Everyone, I hope this video finds you well. So I just watched that Angry Dad versus Facebook Troubled Teen video, and I'm not trying to get on the bandwagon. In fact, I'm not going to put any remarks saying it's response of. I'm not going to do that. I did want to talk about it. I did watch it. It was 8 minutes of him ranting about how, I think it was Hannah the daughter, how she put a letter saying that she's not their slave on Facebook. But apparently he didn't have the password. So apparently he hacked into her account and found that letter and was livid, printed it off, showed the mom, and instead of pulling her aside, granted it was her second offense, got it, I get that. But instead of her getting pulled aside and said, listen, that shit don't fly. You need to grow respect. You need to grow, courage. You need to grow whatever the word you want to use. You need to grow definitely some respect for people. And here's the real story. And because of that, you're not getting your laptop back. It's now your mother's. It's now your father's. It's now the woman that's working as a maid or whatever she is. Whatever. But by putting 8 bullets into the laptop and saying, now you have to pay me for all the bullets, and you got to pay me for the $130 worth of programs that I put into your computer for your schooling, I don't know if I agree with that. Taking back your daughter and reeling her back in so she can show some respect to people, yeah, I agree with that. Because you see that all the time. You see parents and kids go into like Walmart or Shopko or Smith's or Harmon's, and kids go one way, the parents go the other. And they're screaming across the grocery store, showing no respect for anybody. Or they're standing right there and going, no, Mom, I want this, and throws whatever they want in the cart. And the mom's like, no, you don't want that. Yo, I want that one. Boom, and it goes in the cart. And you're just like, okay, where's the respect in that? Nowadays, parents don't get respect because they don't teach respect. And it's not that, really. It's for the fact that if you try to punish your kid, you get in trouble with, the federal authority or whatever authority, for kids. Social services is the name I was trying to think of. The reason why I say that, okay, perfect example, is when Alex was little and she was walking, so I'm guessing she was 1, 2-ish, just past 1, 2-ish, somewhere around there, maybe even 2.5. And I remember every single time Alex refused to eat anything green or red. Those wasn't going to happen. She was not about to eat anything green, anything red. Didn't matter if it was pudding, jello, vegetables, didn't matter. Not going to happen. And she would fight it. She would fight it. In fact, she would fight it so bad that at one point, because she wasn't getting any food, we literally had to lay her down, or not lay her, but sit her down, hold her arms, hold her legs, almost sit on top of her, and force feed her just to have her eat normal food, just so she can have nutrients in her body. Nutrients. And I remember my next door neighbors, which we told them all what was going on, and they watched it. Well, apparently this one, which happens to be funny because the husband ended up being a coworker of mine, but whatever, called social services. And it was to the point that I even went to go get food anywhere. If it was red or green, Alex would slip out of her high chair. And of course, her back would get bruised. So the social service came to my house and asked about Alex and the bruises on her back. And I said, well, no, she gets that from the high chair. And he goes, no. And I was literally bursting in tears because I was accused of trying to feed my daughter food. So I said, well, let me show you. So I went to go get some food, and I happened to have some jello, and it was red jello, cherry, and it was specifically for me, but I said, let me show you. And it doesn't have to be anything, it's just anything red or green. So I said, Alex, come on, let's eat. And so she climbs up into the high chair. I buckle her in, and I literally didn't even step. I grabbed it and put it in front of her, and it wasn't 3 seconds before she seen the red thing and just went right out of her high chair. And I said, now look at her back. And it was red all the way down, and it scraped. Yeah. So you try to do the right thing, and people, understandably, they were trying to think that, maybe I was abusive to the kid. But, to the kid. Like she's the kid. But yeah. I tried to do the right thing, and I still got in trouble. Did he do the right thing by shooting the laptop? It's like he wants to do the right thing, but he's still getting in trouble. Anyways, enough of this video. It's gone long enough. I'm going to drop all the links down below. Watch the video if you haven't seen it. Comment down below if you want. Do a video response if you want. And I will talk to you the day after tomorrow's yesterday. Good night.